The Jags with their first opportunity.
Now we're back at it.
They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll take this one down near the 15. On the stop that time, it's William Gay.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Now Bortles. He'll buy some time right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And they've got it here with a 1st down. Now Leonard Fournette. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, if the coaching staff's done a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it. Bortles. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Here's Fournette. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6.
Jags up 14-10.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing.
2nd.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know
it was the end of the 1st and then beginning of the 2nd.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
It was that strip.
Now Jonathan Stewart getting set to go as he trots back out there. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try to mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Going crazy over there.
1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed.
None of that, bro.
That type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Leonard Fournette making his way back out there. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart.
There you go. We matriculating.
Get this all the way down inside the 35.
Oh my goodness.
A nice gain of 21 yards. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's
Oh, I thought I mossed that nigga.
This one is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Bortles gives to Yeldon on the draw. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
To throw is Bortles.
Damn. What a face mask.
This is going to be caught. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding position.
Oh, fuck me.
Get rid of it. He's taken down. Olivier Vernon in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed.
Going down where I wasn't even on the fucking line of scrimmage, bro. Give me a break.
Not so far in this game.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
From the gun, it's Manning. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a giant jumped early.
False start, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. On 2nd down, here's Manning. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
But that's the kick starter right there. Eli Manning finding his guy, Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, it's a deadly combination, isn't it?
It really is, but what really makes it work is just how unflappable Eli is with his demeanor, able to maintain his calm and his poise. Because we know, OBJ, he can run pretty hot and get excited out there.
Sometimes just one-handed grabs for him.
It doesn't matter what it is. Just throw it up there. He'll go get it.
Manning now 11 for 11, perfect in this opening half. It's 1st and 10. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. A reminder coming up at the half, we hook up with a new guy, Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis, and more importantly this year, scores and stats from around the league here in week 1. So do not press that skip button. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. First down now, but that clock rolling. On first down, Manning. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Manning will try again on 2nd down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball.
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit. They're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Okay, I think I have found the groove. And
A handoff, Fournette running left.
that's what it was, though. I did need to fucking step up in the goddamn pocket.
Nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Fuck you.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack.
Yeah, thank you.
Guess what he's doing? Forcing the
So
secondary
it's like
guys to have to make
half those times I was
tackles.
supposed to step in the pocket, there was nothing to step up to.
Bortles now on first down. Steps away to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first
Have to be
half.
more methodical.
The pitch to Fournette. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown.
But I'ma still have Fournette leading the league though.
As the first half is winding down.
Fournette's gonna lead the league.
And that'll give him a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other
21 to
side.
10 at the half.
Because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna see. These niggas kneeling in, I think.
They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
I don't have what you call it.
No
My
gain
signal's
on the
bad.
play.
My
It'll be
signal's
2nd
bad
down.
for sure, play.